Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's good afternoon.
Yeah, what am I
We're a little
thinking?
late.
Yeah.
We're on our Christmas
Yeah.
break here. I was gonna get our Instagram live feed going too. So you can chit chat.
Oh, you want to
Exciting stuff in the
first I want to
Taylor's
say,
house.
yeah, I was gonna say congratulations on your daughter's engagement.
I know my daughter and her now fiance just got engaged last night.
You get a new son.
The $1,000,000 question always for me is, what do you think? Do you like him? Great news is we love him. In fact, we actually think he might be a little bit too sweet for our family.
I think he is. I know I know this family.
Yeah.
He's pretty sweet.
It's totally true. Oh, I think I forgot to write what we were talking about today. Hello, Ashley. You're so sweet to chime in. We love seeing Ashley on.
I love her husband. Getting son-in-law is amazing.
Yeah, we are extremely exciting. We're at my house today, so we'll probably deal with some various background noises that we don't normally, meaning my dogs.
Son.
Eden's around somewhere, running around. So tons of fun and excitement for Christmas at the Taylor house. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Although they're thinking they want to get married next summer.
Ooh.
So children, excited, so excited, but so all of a sudden our Christmas break is looking a little different. We're working on,
but it's fun. I loved looking at venues and all that. It's a fun thing.
Fortunately, Rochelle is the expert now, having married off two daughters. So I'm taking it from her. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Mrs. Tater.
Aww. Oh, so Mrs. That's what my granddaughter Katie calls you.
That's super
Mrs.
sweet.
Tater.
Oh, I started doing my Instagram and forgot, didn't I? We're really bad at the tech thing. Oh, look at that. You can do music too. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. Where are you, Shelly?
You don't need me in it. It's okay.
Yes, we do. All right. So we're logging ourselves on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. So you can follow us. It's actually my feed on Instagram. So if you prefer Instagram, here we are on Instagram. Merry Christmas. We are on Christmas break.
Yes.
I love Christmas break.
I do too.
I love Christmas break. But I'm not going to lie. I generally I start gearing up for New Year's and like trying to get in shape and trying to, I start now.
Right.
I spend a lot of time reading over Christmas break.
Me too.
Right now I'm reading about brain science and how your brain actually works.
Brain science. Mm-hmm. Yes. It's one of my favorites.
Crazy. Yep. And it definitely, of course, lucky for my teachers, I go home or go back to school.
All read. I have a book for you.
I go back to school. I'm like, you guys, here's how we can make the learning more meaningful. Hi, Nolani. We're just talking about your beautiful mind.
Yes.
And how we can help you learn better. So anyway, we thought it would be fun to talk about Christmas gift and giving, because this is a season that's become so commercialized that as a parent, it can be a little frustrating and disappointing because we buy into
the materialism.
We buy into just that, we let our kids lead on what it is they want. But keeping in mind, kids are often looking, hey, Troy in Canada, we love seeing you. You guys should come down here for Christmas.
You should.
This is the problem with live feeds, is you get really distracted.
I know.
Anyway, we were talking about gift giving. We were talking about gift giving, and sorry about the window behind us. Sorry if it's hard to see. It's actually better on my phone. Anyway.
Talking about generosity and giving. And, generosity is giving when you're expecting nothing in return.
Yes.
It's that, you want to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Grateful people are generous. Generosity comes from a
Good.
grateful heart.
Good.
And for our children, it's up to us as parents to emulate that, to be the examples, to train them, because kids, when they're little, they're just not going to be like, oh, I'm going to give someone something and I want something in return. It's that whole sharing thing.
Yeah.
But really, it stems from us parents cultivating, planting seeds of generosity. My parents, my husband's parents, so generous, and we both were raised with that. Mm-hmm. You give without expecting anything in return. You not only tithe, you give generously to orphans and widows and the homeless and the needy. And if they had not have cultivated that, it wouldn't have been a part of our lifestyle. And so when we got married, it wasn't even a discussion, because we were both raised with that. Yeah. And so when we got married, it's like, this is what we do.
Well, here's what's interesting about that. I totally agree on the generosity piece. I think oftentimes why we lack generosity and why we lack gratitude is actually a lack of perspective.
Right.
We let their environment inform them, and so as they're going to school or as they're watching media, they're seeing the media is completely designed to sell us the next great thing, and so our kids environment get informed. Our kids' understanding and perspective is informed by their environment. So as a parent, and this is what I wanted to talk about today, because I'm super excited. I always ask myself the question when we are gift giving,
right,
is, does this gift enlarge my child's perspective or gratitude or experience in some way? So we're not big on stuff at our house. And I think especially when you're looking at all of, the video games. Troy. Hey, thanks for going to work, Troy. We appreciate it.
Yes.
But I think it's important. So I always ask the question, and I'll give you some examples of what kind of things that we've given historically in our home. Does this enlarge my child's capacity? Does this gift better my child in some way, shape, or form? And honestly, that could be like, we've bought tickets to go skiing for a family experience, you know, so does it increase my child's ability to have memories? So it doesn't, I'm not just talking about a book and having a child go, oh, yay, thank you for this book. I'm speaking of, for example, we have two favorite gifts in our homes. One is pretty much for the last, I would say 9 years now. One of our kids has always been going on a mission trip.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the deals we've always made with our kids is, hey, if you want to go on a mission trip, we're all for mission trips. We're 100% for mission trip.
Sure.
But if you want to go on a mission trip, that would be an appropriate ask for a Christmas gift. So generally, if one of my kids is going on a mission trips, and we've had one or two going for the last 9 years every year, they'll let all of our family know, hey, we're going to such a place. And the reason I love that is because, one, travel enlarges kids' perspective.
Absolutely.
In fact, if we could take a sidebar on that, we have people, I have people that challenge me and go, you guys spend so much money on missions trips.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay home and send the money? Let me tell you why. And total sidebar, but this is what I love. People, global travel expands your child's mind, expands their understanding, expands their perspective. And in return, I find with expanded perspective, gratitude sets in.
Absolutely.
So not only are you able to help someone, but you're actually transforming and cultivating and forming your child to be the person that you as a parent would hope. Remember, our goal is the 20-year-old child.
Yes.
So our gift giving is wrapped around, what do I want for my 20-year-old child?
Exactly. And back to what you're giving your children as their gifts, you know, what are we training and teaching them? What are we cultivating in them? One year, my kids, and it's not because we're awesome parents, but it was just because
they are awesome parents.
No,
you know their kids. They're pretty remarkable.
What was really
it's true.
touched my heart is we went to church and there was a missionary from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, you know, in the big cities, there's churches, you know, in the big cities and stuff. In the smaller villages in Africa, there's no one to go speak to them, preach to them. And so she was sharing that there were some pastors who would be willing to go to these villages, but it's hours away. They'd have to walk. And so they were trying to raise money for bikes. And my oldest daughter, Ashley's like, Mom, for Christmas, I want my Christmas gift to be a bike for one of those preachers. And I'm like, seriously? I said, okay, well, you know, if we do that, that's your gift.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting anything else. That is your gift. Mm-hmm. You know, we do the little stocking stuffers as a tradition, but that's your gift.
Sure.
Well, then my other daughter, Stephanie's like, Mom, I want to do that too. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, you're not getting Christmas gifts, you know, and inside I'm like, okay, I'm saying this, you really can't get it. Because I'm trying to teach that sacrificial giving and you don't get anything in return. And then, of course, they're asking, do you want to? He's like,
no.
But he said yes, maybe peer pressure. But so all three of them.
Wow.
And so the closer Christmas came, my husband and I, we told them this was their Christmas. They are not getting a gift, you know, and of course my mommy's heart's like, okay, so when they get up Christmas morning, there's no gifts under the tree. But it was all about, who do I want this child to be? When they're what do I want them to have I want them to have a lifestyle of giving. And it was so awesome because you can't ever outgive God.
No.
And when you give, God he multiplies whatever you give him. Yeah. And so for Christmas, from other family members and grandparents, they totally were blessed. Like, whoa! And it was that heart of giving, and
generosity.
God rewarded.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah. And it is totally the way generosity works. And and I find as a parent, when my child's like, oh, I just got $20, I'm going to give $20 away.
I know.
What as a parent, I'm like,
no, wait,
don't give your $20 away. And the reality is. Generosity begets extreme generosity.
Yes.
It, you know, again though, so we give into missions trips for our kids. We usually do a cash gift for them to help them pay for the trip.
Yep.
But also we do things like we've done like karate lessons and horse lessons, or like I said, ski lessons, things that expand both their territory, help them broaden what they're thinking about. If you would think in terms of how can we make sure that we're enlarging our child's perspective. Is the gift something that they're simply consuming? Right, like a movie.
Right.
But a movie as a family experience is a different thing.
Or if they're interested in, like, you expose them to different, you know, to music, to sports, whether it's piano lessons, guitar lessons, like you said, karate, a certain sport. If you feel like this is their gifting and this is what they're interested in, bless them and pour into it, and make that something that, okay, my child really has this gift. I'm going to give them a gift of, you know, lessons or a workshop or
interesting
whatever.
Because even if, whether it's their gift or not, you're enlarging their torch. Listen, I have paid for some lessons that.
Yes, me too. Lots of basketball.
Nope. Perhaps not the future for you, but now we know. Now, you know, and that's the thing I talk about.
And it's all about the experience too. Like it's such an experience that, and there's so many things they learn within that too.
Yeah.
So it isn't just a gift that's here today, gone tomorrow. It breaks. It's, you know,
it's so true. So
add value to them.
Our encouragement for you in the gift giving as a parent is, you know, because I think the question becomes, but my kid has their heart set on the latest video game or the latest this or that, the other thing. keep in mind right now, your child's environment is informing what they want.
Right.
So as a parent, enlarging their environment to expand their possibilities absolutely grows their mind.
Sure. Yeah.
But it also helps inform them in different ways. And to Rochelle's point, her parents and grandparents fostered this love of giving. Well, that's what their environment now fostered in their kids is this love of giving, this love of blessing others. And then, if you happen to get a gift, man, it's super exciting. But the level of gratitude you feel when somebody sacrificially gives. I have received some gifts that just are almost overwhelming.
Yeah, extravagant.
Extravagant in their love. But the reality is I struggled. If you're one, this is a total sidebar, guys. If you are one who's,
she does a lot of
I do.
Okay.
If you're one, because I think this is true of a lot of adults. If you struggle with receiving gifts, right? You're the one that is the giver. Always, can I challenge you on this? I received a very, very extravagant gift from my husband one time.
Oh, yeah.
And it was at a place where we honestly, it was a sacrifice for him to make the decision to give me the gift that he gave me. And at that point, I wanted to return it because like every part of me was like,
give it to me.
I feel really bad about how much money was spent. And I felt challenged by God on this point.
Yeah, that's good.
That I felt like God questioned me on, if you have a hard time receiving this gift that was bought with money, that wasn't on sale, how could you possibly comprehend receiving the gift of my son Jesus into your life? Because I loved you with complete extravagance. I didn't shop on the barter rack. I didn't shop for the best price. When I gave you my son, I loved you with such complete extravagance, and learning to receive this extravagant gift was me honoring the gift giver.
Right.
Like me honoring the gift giver. So if you're given an extravagant gift, if you are, but let me tell you, extravagant gifts are usually the outflow of your personal generosity.
And remember, when you are blessed and you are blessing someone else, it's like you're going to be blessed again, because God cannot not bless those who bless others. And
say that
I know
5
it
times
says,
fast.
cannot not. It's His promise. It's the promise that He gives us when someone's giving something to you, extravagant or whatever. Be grateful, be thankful, because God will bless them. And it's out of the giving that God says, hey, I want to bless you for blessing them. I think of the story in 1 Kings 17 where it talks about the widow and the single mom. And she was commanded to take care of Elijah during a drought. And all she had was a little bit of flour, a little bit of oil. And Elijah says, feed me first and then feed you, yourself and your son. And she's like, well, I only have enough for myself and my son. We'll eat and then we'll die. And he goes, well, feed me first and you will never run out. And so she did. She made this little bread for Elijah. And then her flour kept coming. Her oil never ran out. And that's God's provision. When we give, it keeps coming back. It releases and activates God's provision and blessing.
Yeah, but I would go back to challenge you to find ways. It's not about stuff, you guys.
No.
Like as a parent with grown kids, and
I wish, and honestly, I wish as our kids were growing up, we would have provided more opportunities for experiences. I really do.
Don't you? It's kind of funny. I feel like a lot of the show is Rochelle and I going, here's where we screwed up.
This is where I wish I would have done something different.
Better. Here's where you can be better. Actually, our family has really loved experiences for quite some time. But I would honestly say we've also historically bought our kids more expensive gifts, but I'll bet you money if you ask our kids. And I know for me personally, growing up, the experiences and because you were creating memories that
money can't buy.
That money can't buy. So our challenge is not to say don't buy your kids stuff, but be mindful. Like, are you buying your child something that betters their soul as a human being? Right. Are you buying them something that draws out of them creativity
and grows them,
and grows them? Or are you buying them something that the media, the popular thing in media right now that, quite frankly, once they're done with it, it goes
on to the next thing,
onto the pile of crap in your garage.
Yeah.
Oops, I probably shouldn't say that word on this.
Say the C word.
The C word. I'm hoping your grandson's not watching.
I hope not, because he will tell you.
He will tell me.
That's not a nice word, and you shouldn't be saying that.
So anyway, I think, guys, we're excited. We were kind of serious today.
Yeah, we kind of were.
I know. We're on Christmas. Okay. We're actually really relaxed today.
We are. That's the problem. We're too relaxed.
We're both like drinking some coffee, been sitting around chit-chatting about wedding stuff, because if you weren't with us at the beginning, my daughter just got engaged. We're super excited about that. And yes, absolutely love the guy that she chose, and honestly,
Keeper.
Super excited, excited that we didn't scare him off.
I totally would have been scared. No, I love the Taylor.
Could you imagine really marrying into our family? Most people think we are Russian.
I thought that the first time I saw
and that we don't speak English before they meet us.
I totally thought that. I turned around and saw you guys in church.
Yeah,
they must be the Russian family.
I know. It's been a few people that have said that. I'm not really sure we give off that vibe. So anyway, Merry Christmas. We probably will be off because your husband's coming home from South Korea.
Yep. It's tomorrow.
For those of you who don't know, Rochelle's husband works at the Valor Korea.
And loves it, but we miss each other a lot.
I know. We're incredibly grateful for him and all that he's doing there for us. But anyway, God bless you guys. Yes. Merry Christmas. I'm guessing we'll be back here after the New Year. I hope, though, that you are already right now thinking about your New Year. I know that's one of the things that I love about Christmas break, is the time to pull back and really contemplate what I love about this year. I'm taking this a whole new direction. We could be another hour on this. Sorry. So anyway, Nolani Mayfield, we miss you. Yeah. We love you. Talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic Christmas. Yes. We'll see you. We really are going to see you. Thanks for watching, guys.